This is the Chapter 3 review video number 5. This is going to be a short video because I wanted to talk to you guys and just review how to determine whether a relation is a function. So the first thing you need to know is that a relation, that's just a set of ordered pairs. Okay, so that's like x, y. A function is a special type of relation where every x, or every input, is paired with exactly one output. And remember, we watched a ton of videos and songs about functions. And what we determined was, if they're asking you whether or not something is a function, what you want to do is you want to make sure that none of the x values repeat with different y values. So looking at number 26 right here, I see 2, 4, -4, 2, and 9. So we know that we need to go back and look at this ordered pair and this ordered pair because we have some repeating x values. Since x repeats with two different y's, this is not a function. Okay? It's not a function because there's an x value that repeats. So that would be your explanation. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and look at the next one. So on the next one, we have -5, -3, 0, 3, 5. Since no x values repeat, this is a function. And that's what you would say for your explanation. No x values repeat. Okay? All right, go ahead and pause and see if you can do 28 and 29, and then we'll talk about them. Okay, so if you look at number 28, you notice that you have 0, 1, 2, 3 for your x values. Since none of those repeat, this is a function. And my explanation would simply be that no x values repeat. For number 29, now notice they labeled this input and output, so it's your job to know that input are your x values and output are your y values. So I went through and I looked at my input values, -2, 0, 2, and -2. When I saw that -2 repeated, I knew that since it repeated with 10 and 1, this was not a function because -2 repeats with two different y values. Now, it's really important that you guys remember what the definition of a function is. So there's lots of different vocabulary terms that stand for x. So it could be x, it could be input, it could be independent variable. And we also talked about it as domain. So don't let that throw you off if you see those in the different representations. We also talked about functions with that vertical line test, and so I still have examples of that on the board. So if you see a graph and you can draw a vertical line at any point on the graph and touch 2 points at the same time, then it fails the vertical line test and is not a function. Okay? All right. You guys have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.